Nigeria is at war.
They just kidnapped them!
Mass kidnappings have become a tried and tested business model over the last decade. Kidnap thousands for ransom. Banditry has surged in the northwest in recent years. Some villages are attacked so often, the entire population has fled their ancestral farmlands to seek sanctuary. Zuwaira, like many others, hopes to return one day. In the north, bandit gangs are rampant, powerful and well-armed. They battle against the armed. Even pose with their cash on TikTok. Now, Nigeria's military is trying to strike back, with the first foreign journalists granted access to their mission.
It's for us to deter the enemy, to find them, strike them, and then destroy them.
Our journey begins in Sokoto, in Nigeria's far northwest. The town once boomed as part of the traditional trade route to the Sahara. Now though, it's a haven for refugees, but not from famine or foreign invaders. Those I meet have all fled ruthless bandit groups that terrorize the region.
Suna shiga suna dukan mutane suna hita sai sun ka zagu in sun can magari sun ka shiga ba san kowa sai maza su haka shi.
Zuwaira fled her family's farm a year ago along with her 7 children. She made the 2-week journey on foot after her husband and 3 brothers all died during bandit attacks. One was murdered in front of her after trying to hide under a bed.
To kame haɗo kiran ya kira ya ce ya ba shi ruwa suna tsaye wasu wasu ruwa kira ce kuna kallo zuciya ne mai zahi zara ta fashewa ba ku bani ruwan da za mu sha ya ce zuwa ya rana ce don Allah don annabi ga amana nan yana da marayu in ƙasa ta samu lafiya ai ka san kawai mutum ya yi zama gidan wani na in ƙasa ta samu lafiya kana son ka zauna gidanka dan ko ƙasa ka ci gidanka na.
We travel east to Zamfara state, one of Nigeria's poorest regions. Banditry is rife here, and the fighting is most intense.
This area is the epicenter of banditry in Nigeria. There are hundreds of organized armed groups with thousands of members. We could only come here under the protection of the Nigerian army.
When it's busy, we come around to patrol.
Market Day is a chance for commanders to engage with the community.
As you can see, these are part of their local vigilantes.
In this battle for hearts and minds, the army relies on a network of armed vigilantes and local informants. But when you live in bandit country, cooperating with the military can have terrible consequences.
Darajar Muhammadu Rasulullahi sallallahu alaihi wasallam ku ceci rayuwarmu wallahi sun ba mu kwana biyu wallahi kwana biyu suka ba mu duk za su kashe mu.
These men were taken from their beds in the dead of night. The abductor Kachalla Turji, seen here in white, is one of Nigeria's most wanted bandits. He commands thousands of men and even ambushed an army convoy days before we arrived. This mass kidnapping wasn't just about money, it was a punishment. Kachalla Turji accused them of collaborating with soldiers who were stationed in their village.
Babu wani abu ne rage ai muna da gatanci tunda an kai mana soja da sauransu muka ce mu soja ba mu na kai shi ba mutanen Morocco na kai soja ba gwamnati ta kai soja mutanen Morocco ba su ci sojoji su tashi su bar gari.
Ahmed and his friends say they managed to escape the bandits' camp, but with Kachalla Turji still at large, they have little faith in the state's ability to protect them.
idan kana bacci a mafarkinka zaka dinga ta ganin wasu abubuwan da ya faru daga kai can, zaka iya mafarkin kasunan sun biyo ka suna harbi ko sun biyo ka za su doka ko kuma sun biyo ka za su kamu. Har yanzu tsoro bai fita daga jikinmu ba.
The army agreed to bring us here to show us how seriously they are treating this conflict. While their efforts are welcomed by the locals, many still live in fear. In this part of the world, power remains inseparable from violence. The road to a peaceful, united Nigeria is certain to be a long one. To restore some kind of normality, Nigeria's army needs to establish control in the country's most remote corners. To do that, they launched Operation Buharin Daji. In the Hausa language, it means disruption. They aim to find and kill bandit warlords and break the deadly status quo in one of Africa's most dangerous regions. Outside of the towns, even military convoys are vulnerable to attack.
We've had engagement with bandits. It's dangerous because of the terrain. You can see how the terrain is gradually changing. So such open grounds, and they have high caliber weapons that could probably travel distances. So we just have to remain alert.
We're heading to an isolated village close to the border with Niger. Patrols like this are designed to deter bandits and reassure communities that have been targeted.
Suka same mu muna kwance muna kwana. Yau sai dai suka auka muna. Ko ina kuka ana taji cikin gari amma ba mu iya zuwa inda muke.
It's a fear that weighs heavy on these children. The school where they live and receive traditional Islamic education was raided several months ago. Hamisu and Awesu were among the 15 who were abducted, their teacher Liman powerless to prevent it.
Suka kama tara mu wuri dai. Suka tara mu wasu su gudu. Wasu kuma su tsaya. Sai suka ga ba su iya tara mu gaba daya. Sai suka ɗebe wasu yare daga cikin mu. Sai suka tafi da su.
After 2 weeks in captivity, the students were freed in a military operation. Their captors had inflicted brutal treatment. We evict the poop. For the people here, soldiers are a welcome sight. But in areas this hard to reach, government control is still thin.
Yanzu dai dukkan garuruwan gana mu da cikin fargaba muke. Ba garin mu dai ba da nan da wancan ko dukkan mu cikin fargaba muke wallahi.
For the cost of insecurity is paid by the most vulnerable.
They just kidnapped them!
Mass kidnappings have become a tried and tested business model over the last decade. It's so lucrative. Young men, mostly from the nomadic Fulani ethnic group, are trading cow heading for kidnapping. Young soldiers like Lieutenant Oguntulu come here from different parts of the country and from a range of ethnic backgrounds. For them, it's now a fight for the idea of Nigeria itself.
One of the things that motivated me in joining the military, I pledged to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength. So help me God. When you have victims of kidnappers, you know, when they come back to their family, the excitement in the faces of those family members is, you know, it makes you so proud.